start the same way. I don't know, in case you're wondering, if you're catching this on the replay, I don't know what's going on with this hair today. I have no idea what happened. It's been raining for like 4 days, and this is where I'm at in life with my hair right now. So this is just what's happening. I don't know how to do it. It's short and long at the same time. I mean, it really just needs to go. The hair just needs to go. And one of these days, I'm gonna have a Britney 2008 moment, and it's just gonna be gone. And y'all are gonna wonder about that, and that's gonna be okay too. It works. I mean, it's gonna have to work. It's 7:30 at night my time. It's gonna have to work. So I was talking to Kat tonight, and I actually hadn't caught up with her in a really long time. And I wanted to, we got to talking about this whole conundrum that is out there in the Facebook world right now about what to do with the book right now. Do you have a group? Do you have a page? Do you post on your timeline? Where do you go? How much do you post? And, you know, it's kind of been funny to me. I'm going to give you a little background about where I came from. So before I had this glamorous position as a network marketer, which it's actually my favorite job I've ever had, in all honesty. I worked in higher education marketing. So what that means is that I worked in marketing for colleges and universities. We did whole branding campaigns for colleges and universities across the country. And I was working in that when Facebook was first released to the public. Like when the public could first be a part of Facebook, that was when I was working in higher ed marketing. And so we literally all stopped working one day and got Facebook accounts and tried to figure out how they worked. Because up until that time, only college students were allowed to be on Facebook. So we had to figure out how could we use this tool to market to our colleges and universities, to market to potential students, to donors and past students and alumni and faculty and all these different people. And basically, Facebook hasn't changed since then. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about tonight, is to kind of man, my teeth are really being stupid right now. Hold on. That's gross. I know, I'm sorry. I have Invisalign and I can't talk. They were getting all bubbly on me. So I apologize for that. Anyway, so this will be a little bit better. So Facebook hasn't really changed since then. So they have different platforms that you can use to either run your business, to have a social presence, to be social, or to, and everybody's currently laughing at me because I had to take my teeth out. That is real life, let me just tell you, and vulnerability counts. So Facebook hasn't changed though, okay? This is what I want you to know. There are 3 platforms essentially that you can put yourself out there in Facebook, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about your Facebook group, we're going to talk about your Facebook business page, and we're going to talk about your personal page. Everybody's still laughing about me having to take my teeth out, and that's fine. It's cool. This is my life right now, and you know what? I've actually taken my teeth out on Facebook Live before. This is not new to me. All right, so you have those 3 platforms, and people are saying, what is it best to be on? Do I have a page? Do I have a group? Do I have do I do everything on my personal page? What's the best place to be? And I'm going to tell you, all you have to do is go to the root of what each platform is meant to do. So instead of sitting in analysis paralysis, which is what I see so much of us doing, and myself included. I've been there and I've done that, where we're sitting there analyzing constantly. What should I do? How often should I post? What time should I post? What's the best time? What's the best wording? What's the best way? Should I be on a group? Should I be on a page? Should I be on my personal page? What can I say? What can't I say? Do I share links? Do I not share links? You guys, listen to me. I'm going to say something really, really clear to you. If you're going to be a top leader anywhere and anything, you have got to get in the game and play. You can't sit there and analyze it. You can't sit there and try to figure out what the best way to do the thing is. You've got to just do the thing. So that means you're going to have to stop asking questions and start doing things. So let me give you a little, and I know this style of leadership that I have right now. That's good, Mary Kay. You shouldn't be thinking about it. You should be doing it. And you can analyze it later. You can look at it later and be like, ooh, you know that time that I posted with spinach in my teeth? That didn't really work out so well. I probably won't do that again. It really is about more. It's about more action, and it's about doing things. So let me break it down easily like this for you. A Facebook timeline, your personal profile, your personal timeline. This is the place that you get to show off who you are, what you like, what you're about. I want you to take business out of the equation for the most part, because get out of your head. I should be posting 3 personal posts and 1 business post, and just get that out of your head for right now. And I want you to think about your personal profile. This is basically like who you are all day, every day. This is when you get up in the morning, what you look like, who you are. This is like the picture of who you are and what you're about. So you love cats, and you love Green Bay Packer football, and you are a dance mom, and all the things that make you who you are. That's what your profile is about. It's, and what I have kind of done for my profile is I'm like, you know what? I want people to come to my profile, and I want them to smile. I want them to laugh. I want them to get a kick out of what I have going on. That way, when I do post a business thing, they're not going to be annoyed by it. So that's what your personal profile is about. Now you've got your business page. This is the page that people click like on, okay? So your business page, I want you to take sales out of the equation on your business page for a second. Your business page is where you get to go and be the kick-ass leader that you are. You get to go and give people more bang for their buck than they ever thought they were getting in a $20 mascara. Okay? So this is where you're providing value. This is where people go to learn more about what you have to offer and who you, the businesswoman, is. So when your customers are like, man, I really like that eyeshadow, I want to see different ways to use it, that should be over. That your business page can showcase that stuff all day. Then you have a group. You guys, a group, this is a group is a playground for you to connect with other people that like the same things that you do. So the problem with the new algorithm is the algorithm isn't the problem. The Facebook set up groups and pages and personal profiles to work this way long ago. People didn't work them the way that they were meant to be worked. So Facebook built algorithms to force you to use these platforms the way that they were meant to be used. So now if you're in if what you're doing is a Facebook party, let's say you're doing an event. You're doing an online Facebook party, and you decide, I'm going to make it a group because I like the way that things are notified better there. Facebook has just gotten wise to that because they're tired of people being added to, because people have complained. They have said, I'm a part of 650 groups and I have no idea why. Well, half of them are mascara parties and half of them are LuLaRoe parties, and this is the problem. When people create a group, instead of an event, because they're trying to skirt the system just caught up. It's like, when you're a teenager and your mom and your dad told you that that you couldn't go out after 10 p.m. and you snuck out the window. Well, eventually they put a lock on the window. They're like, that's enough. You're not going out the window anymore. We got wise to you. Okay. You know what, you guys, for anybody that wants to share this in your teams on in there, I plan on doing this on the Real Women Business Collective this week as well. So I'll have it in a public place that you can share it, or maybe I'll just download it and put it on YouTube. You can share it with your team. How about that? I'll try to remember to do that. Okay. So anyway, so that has been the problem, that people are getting added to things that they don't want added to. A group is supposed to be a community. A group is the community that you go to get advice about and to talk about things that you all have in common. So your group can be a group about makeup. It can be a group about skincare. It can be a group about being a mom of twins. It can be a group about people that have short hair that doesn't behave itself. It can be about all kinds of things. That's what a group is about. And what people were doing instead, this is everybody's all mad at Facebook right now. Don't be mad at Facebook. You'll be mad at people skirting the system here. Okay, so what people were doing instead was they were like, wow, nobody's getting my notifications about me posting like constantly about my mascara, so I'm going to put it in a group because they get all of the things for the group, all the notifications for the group. Yes, I do, Ashley, and I'll get to that in a second. So when we're not having groups about hiking mountains, because we're not good at that, Krista Overlock. No, we're not good at that. We fall asleep on mountains. That's what we do. Anyway, okay, so people were skirting it, and then they're making their groups, and then they're in there selling. And people don't want to be sold to. So what you have to learn is, listen to me. You have to get really, really honest with yourself and how you're using pages, how you're using groups, how you're using your personal timeline. And you've got to educate yourself on the best ways to make these platforms work the way that they were meant to be worked. That's it. Okay, so let's talk about pages a little bit. People, the rage right now is, do I have a business page? I need a business page now, because a business page is where I can post all of my things, and then I can sell all of my things and post my links. But am I going to get the visibility? Am I going to get the visibility that I want in order to sell all the things that I want to sell? Well, you know what? You're gonna have to work for it. Here is one of the biggest problems that direct sales has. We want instant gratification, because you know what? You sign up for that starter kit, you pay your $169, you get your starter kit, it shows up in the mail, boom, you're a business owner. Now you want to, boom, go to the top, right? I am so sorry, friends. I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to put the work into your business page, and yes, you will get views. I do not boost a single post. I do not pay for advertising. I am far too cheap. But you've got to give people a reason to show up. And guess what? Nobody is going to show up on your business page because you're posting the same picture of mascara that everybody else is posting a picture of mascara. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to try things. You're going to have to actually stop analyzing over and over again what you should be posting and start posting. You're going to have to start figuring out, Carissa, you can Google how to set up a business page on Facebook. It's really simple. You can type it right into Facebook and you can get on there. Anyway, people have to come to you because you're showing them something that the rest of the world isn't showing them. You have to show people, you know what? I have puny eyelashes. This is how I get them to look longer, which means you're going to have to make videos. I'm just going to say it. You are going to have to do something that scares the crap out of you. If you want to go to the top. If you don't, I mean, that's a whole nother situation. But if you want to make this business a business that actually pays you in 6 and 7 figures, you are going to have to do some things that scare you. And here's the thing. A lot of people, when Facebook first started getting popular, a lot of people got lucky. Now, y'all. They got lucky because Facebook hadn't got wise. Facebook's wise now. And I would be too. If you think of it as from a business standpoint, Facebook is a business model. Why on earth would they just open the floodgates up for everybody to spam everybody else? Nobody's going to stay on their platform. Nobody's going to want to advertise with them. Nobody's going to want to put money into their cog. You want money into this cog. Like, stop. Facebook is not your enemy. They have pretty amazing tools set up for you that you can do for free. But you got to play the game. You got to pay the piper. You got to pay by the rules. Darn it. Okay, so anyway, yes, you can get the visibility. You've got to give people a reason to show up to your page. You've got to give people a reason to show up to your group. One of the things Kat wanted me to mention is something that I do. I have a couple of different groups on Facebook that do pretty well. And I'm going to make a quick side note about groups in 1 second. But you can actually, when you set up a business page, you can set up a community based off of your business page. Now, the thing that you have to kind of balance is how all three of these work together. Side note about, I'm coming back to it now, side note about groups. So here's my observation. Yes, you can build a business page at any point. Here's my observation about groups. So what I believe is happening, I don't know this I've not read this anywhere. I don't know this for a fact, but if you, or what I believe is happening with groups right now is that groups are kind of zeroing out in the algorithm. Like basically what the problem with groups is that people were all being dumped into groups. People didn't want to be in all the groups that they were in. They were getting all sorts of notifications for all the groups they were in. People are complaining. People feel like they were being overwhelmed by the groups. So what I believe is happening is that you are only getting notifications for the groups that you are currently active in. And that means people are only getting notifications for your groups if they're currently active in them, which means if it's all zeroing out, that people have to go seek out your group in order to get notifications for them. So if the same thing goes for a group as a page in this instance, if this is correct, which I think it is, my intuition's pretty good on this stuff, is that you just have to work your group and you have to work your page. You've got to make them work together. It means you've got to show up. Here's the thing. This is 100% the thing. People are on here, they hear me talk about the thing all the time. You want to know what the thing with social media is? The thing right now, get a piece of paper, write it down. It's one word. Anybody want to guess what the one word is? The one word? One word. I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to see if anybody comes up with it. That's how it's working for me as well. Only notifications in the groups I'm active in. Absolutely. Like y'all, like Facebook's just wise. Yes, Carly, it's consistency. You have got to show up every single day. Every day. You've got to show up and do something. It's consistency. Everything else revolves around consistency. And that's it. If you are not showing up every day, and I mean to tell you, here's the other thing. You can't tell me I tried it if you haven't tried it for 60 or 90 or 120 days. Because that is also the thing that we're doing in this industry that no other business model does, period. No other business model, period, thinks that they can do something for a week or a month and have success. But somehow we do. In direct sales, we think, I'm just going to go to the top tomorrow. You've got to show up every day. And you know what? For a minute, you're going to have to show up like probably 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 times a day, whatever it takes. You've got to show up. Is it smart to have business page and a group? It's smart to do it the way that you can manage it. That's the other thing. If you can't manage a group and a page and your business page and an Instagram and a LinkedIn, and if all that is like, whoa, Nellie, then you got to focus on one. Start with one. And there is no best way for everybody. You have got to just go do something. You've got to do it. You've got to put action in. You've got to put your vision into action every day. That's the only way this works. That's the only way business works. my business coach, I was talking to her the other day, and she was like, this industry is absolutely crazy, where you all think that you can like make this big goal for the month, and you build and you build and you build, and then you either win at the end of the month, you either win or it crashes. And then you take 2 weeks to recover from that, whichever it is, whether you win or you crash, because you don't have a plan built for the next month. And you guys, are you going to be a boss babe or not? I mean, show up. That's it. And we all have to talk ourselves into it. And here's the thing. There's not a single one of us that's immune from burnout. There's not a single one of us that's immune from, I don't think I can do this. There's not a single one of us that's immune from, this is really hard. It is really hard. It's supposed to be really hard. I had a conversation with a girl on my team the other day. Something's happening here. Whoa. What is happening? Why did it turn on me? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you guys need to tell me if I'm sideways or not. I think I might be. But anyway, I was having a conversation with a girl on my team the other day, and she told me that she was like, there's such a small percentage of people that make it to the top of this industry. And you know what my answer to that is? Give me an industry. Am I sideways? What's happening? Rotate your phone, it says. Holy cow, what's happening? Okay, I'm sideways. How did I go sideways in the middle? Rotate my phone. Oh, gosh in heaven. Oh, you can't. It says, oh, Lord. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to turn it this way. Now. Let's see. Hopefully this works. I don't know. Only I could figure out how to turn a thing sideways in the middle. What's this? No, don't do that. Okay. No, you don't have to pay for Facebook pages to make them worthwhile. You have to show up every day. Okay, so here's the thing. So she said to me, she goes like, only a small percentage of people now y'all can see my bed head. Okay, anyway, only a small percentage of people make it to the top of a company. And this is my answer to that. You give me one industry, where the vast majority of people make it to the top. How many people join the Army and end up being a Green Beret? How many people go to business school and end up owning a company or being the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company? How many people start at the bottom and end up at the top? Do you know what I mean? It all takes work. I'm very zoomed in. Okay, it all takes work. Doesn't matter. Of course, this is happening to me. I'm trying to be all serious. I'm trying to get my red on, and Facebook is messing with me, and somehow I turned it in the middle. I have no idea what's happening. I swear I didn't touch anything. But anyway, you tell me what industry you don't have to work your ass off in order to get to the top. There is none. It doesn't exist. There is no big opportunity out there that is ever just handed to somebody. And somebody else said something to me the other day as well. They said, you know what? I'm tired of working so hard. And I said this to Kat, I remember saying this to you probably 18 months ago or so. I said, now it's only my mouth and nose. Okay, awesome. So I have no idea what's happening, you guys. It looks normal to me. So I remember saying this to Kat as well. So I said to her, I'm tired of working so hard and not moving at the speed that I want to. And everybody else is working half as hard as I am, and they're moving up faster than I am. And you know what? That mindset got me nowhere but in the dirt. Nowhere but in the dirt. I'm going to die when I rewatch this. Okay, good grief. It looks fine to you? Should I start? I'm not starting over, you guys. I'm not starting over. But anyway, I'm fine when I'm sitting back. Okay. The point is that you are absolutely clueless of what's going on behind the scenes. You're clueless about it. You have no idea. You have no idea what's going on behind the scenes of anybody. You have no idea. You just got to show up. Keep yourself in your lane and focus on the next step in front of you. That's it. The next step. The next step for you might be to post on your business page. It might be to set up a business page. It might be to start to go through your Facebook from the last month and get rid of all the negative crap that nobody wants to read because you've just been bringing everybody down with it. It might be to get on the phone with somebody. It's just one step. Stop focusing on the end game. Stop focusing on senior director. Stop focusing on whatever your the top is. Because when people say, when I get here, then I'll be happy, then you just screwed everything in between here and there and here. You know what I mean? You just said, to hell with all of that. I can't be happy in that amount of time. And what kind of life is that worth living? And are you really going to share that with people? You're going to say, hey, you want to come do this business with me? You want to come work this business with me where we're going to hate our lives for about 4 years. We're going to complain about everything and we're going to like work our asses off and we're never going to be happy. And then all of a sudden one day we're going to wake up and we're going to be a senior director and then we're going to be like, bing, we're really happy now. Like, how are you going to sell that? You can't sell that. That's not sellable. But anyway, so now I'm getting off topic. But the whole point is, you guys, change is always good. It's never comfortable. It's not supposed to be. What got you here to where you're at right now in this place in your chair or, wherever you are, what got you here will not get you there. You've got to make a change anyway. You've got to get uncomfortable anyway. End of story. You've got to. So Facebook and this algorithm change is forcing you to get really freaking authentic. I told everybody on my Facebook last week that I pooped on a mountain, you guys. And I did. I pooped on a mountain. And you know what? I had more views on that damn video than I've had on anything else in my life. I also had to admit I almost died on that mountain. And I also had to admit that I'm pretty sure that people watched me poop on that mountain with binoculars. So, let me just tell you, if you think I'm the kind of person that gets in front of hundreds and thousands of people and talks about things like pooping on mountains, you are absolutely incorrect on that. But what I learned is, and what I've been learning is, that when you are yourself and when you get a little bit vulnerable, and it doesn't matter if you're in a group or on a page or on your personal page or wherever the hell you are in real life, when you just say it how it is, talk about it when you're scared, talk about it when it freaks you out, when you have the opportunity to just be you, people will respond to that. And you're going to tell them you pooped on a mountain, and then they're going to buy makeup from you. I'm really not sure all the steps in between, because I'm still working on that. I just pooped on the mountain last week. So still working on the rest of how that goes, because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, be yourself. And that's what Facebook is forcing. They're not letting us copy and paste things from people anymore. They're not. They're not letting us use other people's words to promote ourselves. They're saying, oh, we saw that these words came from this person and then all these people copied it and pasted it and tried to get sales off of it. Oh, click. That's not for you to watch. That's not for people to see. Mouth cam. Oh, are we zoomed in again? This is super. So go poop on a mountain and you will sell makeup and skincare. Yes, Heather, see, you got it. You got it. And share your story and talk about who you are. I was at a networking meeting this morning, and I hate networking meetings. They make me want to vomit. I walk in the room every time and I think, oh, are people going to get me? Or are they going to be annoyed by me? Am I going to know anybody? Am I going to sit in the corner and hate it? Climate and poop. Yes, absolutely. And then that's how you sell makeup. But anyway, every time I walk in there, and anyway, in this particular networking group today, hold on, I'll get to that, Angie. Networking group. Oh, we were talking about the networking group today, and I said out loud, we were talking in the group, and I said, you know what, this stuff is hard. This is like making friends as an adult, and it's very hard to do. It's very hard to walk in a room and be like, oh, are they all going to like me? Are they going to think I'm weird? You know, because that's what we do, because we're human beings. We got to do it anyway. And sometimes it's okay to say, you know what? This freaks me out. I hate this right now. I am so excited to be at your networking meeting, but it really freaks me out a little bit. It's okay to say that. Should we not be using authentic talk on our personal wall that is business related? You know, this is the thing that I want you to all understand. That I can't answer that for you. You have to do it, and if it's working, keep doing it. If it's not working, you're going to have to change it. So like somebody said the other day, my group on Facebook is doing awesome. Should I change it? No, keep doing what you're doing. Keep building on what you're building. This is the thing about authenticity. There isn't an answer that we can paste for everybody. Authenticity doesn't work like that. It can't work like that. Because then it wouldn't be authentic, and it wouldn't be authenticity now. You know? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I think, yeah, you just go show up and work it. You know what? And sometimes get a wild hair right up your bum. Get a wild hair and do something off the norm. Do that every day, maybe for a week, and see what happens. I don't know. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is that I will never forget when somebody first told me this. It took me like a solid, probably 30 minutes to understand. Nothing changes if nothing changes. If you are working your business and it's not working, then you have to change it. And you can't change it unless you change something. So I get nothing on my VIP group. Should I stop it and do a business page instead? I don't know. It wouldn't hurt, but this is what I want you to do. Whatever you do, either you commit to your VIP page, or you commit to a business page, or you commit to both in some way. Here's what I wouldn't do. Here's 100% what I would not do. If you want to know what I would not do, I would not have a closed group. I would not have a private group. I would not have any kind of group simply for the purpose of being able to share specials and sales and deals. I would not. I would do that in a newsletter. That's what I would do. Why? Because when you have a closed or private or secret group on Facebook, you just, nobody can be a voyeur. People want to be voyeurs. They want to creep. They want to look at what you have going on without being a part of what you have going on. So that's my advice there. Oh, I have all of it. I have all of them. But if you can't, watch the whole video. If you didn't watch the whole video, I kind of discussed all this. This hair is really starting to get on my nerves right now. It really is. Anyway, but there is, bottom line is I have a closed group because my community wants to have conversations that is public. Yeah, if that works for you, that works. Then keep that way. If that's what's working for you. That's it. Yes, I'll save the video, Krista. I heard you 6 times. I saw it all the times. So I'm interested to see what happened with I don't know. Has anybody ever seen a video turn in the middle of a video? Or was that just me? That was just me? Okay, good. That was that. I will. All right. I'm going to go because now I'm going to start. This is what I do at the end. I don't know how to close it out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do with my hands, and I just get really weird. But just, follow my hashtag, do the thing. Do the thing. Figure out a thing, the next thing for you, and go do it before you go to bed tonight. Do a thing. And then do another thing, and then another thing. My teeth. Oh, or is it zoomed on my teeth? Of all things, it's going to be zoomed on my teeth. Of course it's zoomed on my teeth. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. Have a great night. We'll do this again soon. Bye.